Hi, I'm Leena Rao here with TechCrunch TV. We're interviewing Gary Swart, CEO of oDesk, an online work platform. Welcome, Gary.
Hi, Lena. Thanks for having me.
So, I'd love to hear a little bit more about what oDesk does. Online work, that's obviously a pretty open-ended description. So, could you tell us a little bit more specifically about how oDesk works?
Sure, we're the world's largest online workplace. We enable the best companies around the world to get access to the best talent around the world without geographical limits. So think of us as online work, and it's a matter of finding the right worker, matching with the right worker, getting the work done, and then paying for the work. So we help companies to hire, to manage, and to pay remote workers from all over the world.
So, what type of work is this? I mean, is this sort of like some of the mechanical Turk work that's going on? How would you describe the work that's taking place?
Well, the work that's taking place is really any work that can be done in front of a computer. It's not mechanical Turk-like in that that tends to be a lot of anonymous work. You don't really know who the worker is. What's more, you don't care. You want a simple judgment done. Is it black or white? Is it this color or that color? So a simple judgment. oDesk is more about work that you would get done on premise. We've just moved that into the online world. So think of it as time-based work done by somebody. It just happens to be done remotely.
So, give me an example of that type of work.
Sure. Well, while most of our work is technical in nature, a little bit more than 50% of the work is technical in nature. Think web development, software development, and the like. We're getting aggressively pulled into all work types. So things like data entry, business process outsourcing, marketing, even managerial, accounting, legal. It's very eBay-like in that regard. If you think about early eBay, it started with the innovators and the early adopters selling and buying Beanie Babies and Pez dispensers, but ultimately Rolexes and cars. And we're starting to see Rolexes and cars done online. And we believe that e-work will follow a similar pattern to e-commerce. And let me explain. If you think about early e-commerce, it was about finding the right good, getting delivery of that good, and paying for that good. And today, after almost 20 years of e-commerce, it's still only 6% of all goods are sold online versus on-premise. And online work, while we think the overall market will be a little bit more than $1 billion this year, it's a fraction of the total opportunity in front of us for finding the right worker, getting delivery of the work, and paying for the work online.
How do you vet some of the workers that are coming on the platform?
Yeah, so we have a network of both clients and contractors. We have about 300,000 clients. These are people who are looking to get work done. And we have over 1.6 million contractors in our network. And as far as vetting, we enable contractors to join our network for free and create a profile where they can list their previous work history, upload a copy of their resume. They can include samples of their work. This is especially important in design jobs and jobs where you might want to show work samples. But as far as vetting, most of the vetting is done by our clients, not us. So we're creating the platform for clients to get access to the best workers, but buyer value is determined by them, not us. We just give them the tools to create a profile and to find the right worker.
I mean, obviously, the workplace is becoming more and more fragmented and distributed. You know, even at TechCrunch, like a lot of our writers, including myself, are not necessarily based in the office. We're remote. How much of that trend is helping oDesk grow and sort of helping the platform, create more of an economy?
Well, that is the reason we're in business, Lena. The fact that you're in Chicago, I'm here in your beautiful office in San Francisco, and we're collaborating as if we were in the same office via the internet, tools like Skype and platforms like oDesk. So what we believe is there's sort of three mega trends at work here. One is the economy. The economy is forcing companies to do more with less, especially here in Silicon Valley and San Francisco, where it's incredibly it's hard to find good talent, and even if you can find it, can you afford it? So the economy is one trend, enabling companies to level the playing field, getting access to talent outside of their local geography. Of course, globalization is a trend at work. The fact that work has truly become global. While most of the clients on oDesk are located in the US, we're truly a global platform. We have clients all over the world that want to access talent outside of their geographies. So the work is crossing borders. And the third thing, the third enabler that's helping to fuel the massive growth in our business is the internet. The internet enables us to communicate and to collaborate and work together like never before. So we think it's these three trends that have enabled oDesk to double in each of the years since 2007. So we've grown more than 100% since 2007 in each year, and more than $300 million a year is being done on oDesk as we speak.
What are some of the challenges that you guys are facing as you're growing, this fast?
Well, I think there's challenges with growing any business. It's, you're trying to fly the plane and service the plane and fix the plane while you're flying 1,000,000 miles an hour. So for us, it's really growing and scaling the business and trying to keep up with the demand and the demand constraints of our customers. And we're investing significantly in improving the aspects, the hire, the manage, and the pay of our service, because that's our business model. That's how we make money.
Right, and of course, the news today is that you guys are announcing a new funding round, $15 million. Could you tell us who your investors are and what you plan to do with the funding?
Sure. So we're announcing that we raised $15 million from T. Rowe Price, and we're thrilled to be working with Henry Ellenbogen at T. Rowe Price. Henry is one of the savviest investors. He manages almost $9 billion, and he has this, the ability to identify good companies, invest in them while they're small and of course growing. He's done that recently with companies like Zillow and LinkedIn and OpenTable. Henry is also one of the largest shareholders of Amazon. So he is a savvy internet investor, and we're thrilled to be working with Henry at T. Rowe Price, along with our existing investors, Sigma, Globespan, and Benchmark Capital, all participated in the round as well. Your second question is, what are we going to do with the money? Well, we're going to continue to invest in this massive market opportunity. Right now, we're the leaders in eWork. We're the fastest growing. And we see this as a huge category with the opportunity to service all size companies, all clients, all categories of work, which you asked me earlier, and of course globally as well. And that is a massive market opportunity that we're just scratching the surface of today.
Great. Well, we look forward to hearing more news from you soon, and thanks so much for joining us.
Leena, thanks for having me. If I may just mention one more thing, we also just hired a new CFO. We added Greg Stanger to our team. Greg is was the former CFO at Chegg and Expedia. He's on the board of Kayak and was on the board of Netflix. So we're thrilled to be able to strengthen our team, and we're announcing that news today as well. So I just wanted to make sure you had that.
Great, thanks.
All right, thanks, Leena. Have a great day.